In this screencast segment, we will be looking at Culture of Africa. The Culture of Africa, we will look at things like language, religion, education, the role of women in society, and how it can play in the food choices of Africa. For this segment, you will need your student worksheet for your notes. You may stop or rewind the video as needed for your note-taking, and you may also watch it several times if needed. The people of Africa are very diverse. There are over 70% of the population is Native Africans, and each of those Native Africans have different tribes that they come from. No two are alike. You can see here we have the Zulus, and then this would be another African family. We also have European descent, and over 5 million people in Africa of European descent from countries such as France, Great Britain, Portugal, Germany, for examples. The languages vary from country to country, from region to region, even from tribes to tribe and villages to village. There are over 800 local languages that they use, and if they need to communicate from tribe to tribe or from village to village, they use an interchange language, which is a common language with common phrases and sounds that they can use to communicate. We're going to take a short look at a Zulu clicking language, and feel free to try it.
The Bushmen, they will speak with the click languages. I can give you the example of the Zulu because they were friend of them. The first example is sing. Tongue touch your upper teeth, this will taste something. Earring, we call it eat. Second one, X or X. The tongue is on the side, usually use that when you ride horses, go, go, go. I'm talking like the frog can get. The last one is Q or Q. You must put the tongue on your palate, take down as you forced it. The skunk shape its back. It's like when you're knocking on a door, knock, 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 it means. Thank you. Those are the 3 clip sounds from this song.
Gender roles are very important in Africa, and they're also very distinct among the Native Africans. Men are perceived as the head of the household, the women answer to the men, and the children answer to the husband also. Okay, we're going to look at a short presentation on gender roles. Okay, you can see typical African dress. Okay, I'm going to let you read each of the facts. And remember, you can pause and rewind as many times as you need. See the women do a lot of the back-breaking work. Okay, African men and their role. Okay, please pause the Prezi now so that you may answer question number 1 on your worksheet. When you are finished answering, you may resume. When you are ready, pause the Prezi and answer question 2 on your worksheet. When you are ready, pause and answer question 3 on your worksheet. Okay, education. Few Native Africans have education, although their counterpart, the European Africans, are very well educated. The majority go to university after primary schools. Most Native Africans do not know how to read or write. The lack of education makes it hard for their government to communicate modern ideas to the villages, such as things like ways to improve agriculture and the health of the community. African students are sent abroad by their government for education with promise to return home to work. They actually pick the brightest students to do this. More males are educated than females, so you will find more of the male students being paid to go across seas to be educated. And you can see here is a co-ed school. And here we also have another co-ed school, a primary school, and here is an all-male school. Please take time to answer this question on your worksheet. You may pause the presentation now. Why do you think there is an educational difference between the Native Africans and European descents? When you're ready, make sure you unpause the video. Some of the reasons are, and check these against your reasons, the inability to build schools to support the growing population, and it could be due to lack of funds. It could also be due to lack of education to build the buildings. There's also the strict gender roles. They have religious beliefs of educating women. A lot of them do not feel that women need to be educated. There's also a shortage of good teachers. Families need to work for the income, so they need all the hands to work the fields or to raise the livestock. So they really can't spare the children to go to school. There's also language barriers. Remember that the language is different from village to village or from tribe to tribe and from country to country. There is also religious differences in Africa. Islam is the major religion of the native Africans. The European descents and converts, such as Ethiopia, practice some form of Christianity or Judaism. Most holidays do focus around religion and vary from region to region. The major holiday for the Muslims is the fast of Ramadan, and for Christians is Christmas and Easter. Both of them do celebrate New Year's Eve and Day. They also, all countries have their own Independence Day. They have harvest festivals and government holidays. Celebrations usually center around the family, food, parades, parties, and dancing. Some of the major differences between religions. Islam, meals are family focused. Pork products are prohibited. Meals are prepared by halal rules, and animals slaughtered are according to halal. and they also observe fasting during Ramadan for the whole month. In Christianity, the meals are also family focused, but there are really no food restrictions. Okay, take this time to wrap up your notes. If you need to review to get an answer, please do so at this time.